one. It's Carl Trizov here. Tarot is a tarot reader, psychic medium, 15, 16 years. Listen, I'm going to say this. You do not have to take anybody's disrespect, mind games, gaslighting, bullshit. Tell them to fuck off. You know, if you have stayed in the know or followed any of my process or journey or road or path or whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know, hopefully you see that I like to lay everything out on the table. And be very transparent. It helps me to be clean and clear. It helps me to do the work that I do. I'm not afraid of looking at the things that are uncomfortable. So many people are running away from pain. But sometimes people come with their bullshit. It is okay to have boundaries and tell them to fuck off. So I had to roar recently, called somebody a cunt. Now, once again, if after 2 or 3 years, you know, somebody comes into your life that you really barely know, you know, you just live in the same place, but they try to destroy your life or use gossip as a tactic to make lies up against you, your character, and try to just destroy you and your spirit and your soul, they are a cunt and they can fuck off. So yeah, don't let nobody be playing no nonsense about you and who you are. The world in general at the moment is in a fucking crazy place, right? There is spiritual warfare going on, and I don't care how hippie bullshit that sounds, right? If you are somebody that is doing light work, right? I also have been very opposed to that moniker, but listen, the global grid is shifting and moving. You know, to be doing spiritual work or even, you know, being a good person, being somebody who, you know, meditates or has a spiritual practice, you are doing light work. You are shifting the global grid, the global matrix for the better. We are beginning to see, listen, there are going to be people like this person who come into my life and try to, you know, do what they did. You know, my light irritated their spirit, their darkness. We need to have boundaries because otherwise people can come in and think that, you know, they can fuck around. Just because you're a good person, you've got a good heart, don't let people walk around thinking that they can walk all over you, right? I will be the first to say it. Call them a cunt, tell them to fuck off. That's healthy boundaries. Because otherwise they come with their nonsense, come with their bullshit, thinking that it's okay. Mm-mm. Ooh, we had the moon in Leo. It's made me want to roar. But once again, there's a time and a place for this stuff. Sometimes there's a time for tact. Sometimes there's a time for, you know, keeping the peace, keeping stum, keeping silent, not saying nothing. And then when somebody comes into your life and thinks that they can destroy your whole life and laugh about it, no. I'm from Southeast London. I'm from Lewisham. Also, you know, I have spent my life helping people, being of service. That gift that I believe is from God, right? And listen, I ain't claiming to be this, and this, but that's where the psychic faculties come from, yeah? But there ain't nobody getting in the way of that. Divine protection, universal law, for somebody to come into your life. If you are a good person, you're doing good things in the world, once again, you're triggering them and their darkness, have solid boundaries. Like I said, the world is crazy at the moment. There is spiritual warfare going on. The Epstein files have been a doorway into the underbelly of the beast. Seeing the fact that there's some motherfuckers out there, right? Be it because they've got pain or trauma or whatever, you know, there's child sacrifice going on. There's worshipping of deities where there's ritualistic sacrifice. You know, effigy statues of Baal were burnt in Iran, and then 2 weeks later, Iran's being bombed by Israel and the UK. That's not conspiracy. It's not coincidence. Schools being bombed, children dying. We're seeing a purge that is going on. Political leaders standing up and calling out global Satanism. To kill in the name of God, that's some next level evil. And karma dictates that it's a stupid thing to do because it's going to come back and bite you in the ass if you really know God. So don't do it. But guys, listen, up in these streets, don't lose your wits, don't lose your roots, don't lose your boundaries, don't let people be pushing you around. And like I said, if somebody's being a cunt, let them know. So that's that. If anybody wants to work with me, carltreslove.com. If you want to give for these videos, PayPal at carltreslove. Like I will always say, remember, all is good, all is God, all is love. Until we connect again soon in a wonderful, beautiful bit.